Yeah, I thought in the first half we played really well, pretty much from both ends of the floor. Brown she's so good, and she's always going to continue to get her points. And so our focus going in was let's try to control some of the other players. And I thought in the first half we did that for the most part. I think we had a little bit of a lead at halftime, and then we come out in the second half and forgot you have to play defense in the second half, I guess. We give up 50 points in the second half. In conference, we've been giving up 58 points for the game, and we gave up 50 points in the second half. So I thought that was a big part of it, just in terms of not playing any defense. And then we let number one come off the bench in the second half and knock down some threes that really separated. And then, of course, turnovers there at the end were just massive and really kind of put the dagger in us towards the end of the game.
Coach, so one of the things that I noticed in this particular game is this was a very aggressive, very scrappy, just one of those good old-fashioned basketball games. I mean, any comments about the way both squads really played today in terms of just the intensity?
I mean, we're almost in March. I know today's leap year, leap day. What do you call it? Leap day? Leap day. So, I mean, historically, this is March 1st, right? So this is March Madness right now, and it's one of the things we talk to them about is, this is a conference-type game. I told them this is a play-in game, I guess, if you will. So I thought it kind of had a postseason-type intensity. I thought early on we had that kind of intensity, and then we sort of just lost who we were on the defensive end of the floor, which is disappointing, but, it's part of it at times. We scored. I mean, that's 73 points for us is a lot of points. So, again, you live and you learn, and I think we'll look back on this and we'll talk about this, and hopefully moving forward we can learn from these mistakes as we start moving forward into off-season.
Mia Rivers, always an important part of the team on both ends. 39 minutes tonight, almost the entire game. How important was she to have, just to leave her in for that long?
Yeah, she did just a tremendous job. I mean, obviously you look at her stat line, 7 for 10, 2 for 2 from the three-point line, 7 for 9 from the free throw line, scores 23 points. We tried to run a lot of ball screens and free up our players and kind of put Brown in some situations where she had to defend some ball screens, and we felt like it would open up some shots, and it would. I bet if you ask Mia, the 10 turnovers probably aren't what she really wanted to do going in. That's not really the way you want to get a double-double. But, she did what we needed her to do from the offensive end as far as scoring and facilitating and things like that.
Piggybacking off of Mia Rivers, so today Mia actually broke another record for the Javelina. So, I mean, she's continuing to echelon in Javelina history, currently at 155 now. And, I mean, that is a record that's going to stand for quite a while in terms of assists. In a single season, she's already broken the record. 4 assists in a career for the Javelinas. I mean, how important just is she to this Javelina squad?
She's just as important as everybody else. She does a great job of facilitating and finding shooters, and we've done a really good job in recruiting of surrounding her with good players that can knock down shots. So again, it's a team credit. She finds open people, they knock down shots, and so it's just one of those deals that we're really excited for her, and we'll kind of see how long that record stands.
Coach, so rebounding tonight was really close, only a 2.2 rebound difference in rebounding, but outscored in the paint 46-18, but still only a 10-point loss. What was the offensive plan like tonight?
And as I mentioned earlier, we wanted to kind of spread the floor a little bit, kind of put them in situations where they had to defend some ball screens. And early on, our ball movement was good, our spacing was good. We got some wide open looks. I think we had 8 threes at halftime, and we kind of cooled off in the second half. Maybe scored a little bit more inside, but Brown, how she does not win conference MVP is going to be beyond me. I don't know why the other coaches would vote for somebody else. She's averaging 20 points, and she's a load, man. When you go into games, you're preparing for her in terms of trying to double team and things like that. And so, from a defensive standpoint, our deal was she's going to get what she's going to get because she has. And we just got to try to control some other players, and we let one get loose, and we let 15 get loose a little bit. So. Again, I thought our game plan was good. I think it just came down to the very end of the game. We got in a hurry and had some silly turnovers that led to 4 buckets without being contested, and to 4 points without being contested. And so, again, at the end of the day, I don't know that's anything International did that was spectacular more than, it was Kingsville versus Kingsville.
All right, Coach, and final question from me. In terms of just this game, overall season, is something that you're going to take into the off season? What is something that you're going to look to, whether it be a particular moment in games or a particular scheme or something of that type? What is something that you're going to take into the off season and kind of grow for next season?
You know, you guys have heard me talk about this all the time, and you probably already know what word I'm going to say. We just gotta be consistent in everything that we do. We got to attack every single day, like it's the most important day. And I thought we were really lackadaisical at times. Is that how you say that? I think so. But you know, again, we'll sit down, we'll evaluate this season, we'll evaluate, you know, our players and kind of see what we need moving forward. You know, the best part about today is we had Logan and Jordan, who were going to sign with us in March, are sitting in the stands watching our game. So I love the investment on that part, and we'll continue to add some pieces. But you know, I think we'll need a couple of days to honestly to sit and kind of digest today and the season, and then kind of sit and talk through it later. But if you want to set up a podcast in a couple of weeks, we can sit and talk about it then.
Thank you very much, Coach.
Appreciate you guys. Thanks.